Hi everybody, the Mature Simmer here. Welcome back to Coast Trucking. So I'm using various map add-ons to cover most of North America except for Canada, and also into the islands and so forth. So I'm working to try to stay around Mexico for a bit. So I've kind of wanted to head a little bit west to these cities that I've not gotten to. I'm going to take this E&J Gallo tractor delivery just because it has a good amount of pay on it. So I'm going to see if I can do this one. I've got a short time to get to the location. It's telling me it's 14 miles. It's going to take me an hour. That should be fine. I think I have an hour and a half. But, you know, streetlights and other things are going to potentially cause me a problem. So hopefully I'll be able to get there without too much difficulty.
Turn left.
Alright. Just making sure no one's coming.
Get ready to turn right.
And should be good there.
Turn right.
Then immediately turn right, and I think we go across and then go down some of those other roads there.
Get ready to turn right.
And I'm assuming where that van went.
Turn right.
There we go. So this is just a divided road, I think. Let me make sure here, because this is where it can get interesting. I guess we do go that way. Just wanted to be sure I didn't want to go down underneath, because sometimes the GPS is a little less accurate than we'd like it to be. American Motel. Somehow I bet that isn't down there, but maybe it is. It's not something I'd expect to see. So I think we go across and then we turn right.
Keep right and then turn
So it's
right.
a little bit of a kind of a high-speed cross of the city there. It's interesting.
Turn right.
Looks like, I think I tried this, that we can turn on red. He's got his signal on, so I'm going to assume that's what he's doing. And there's E.J. Gallo telling me 39 minutes. Now I'm still trying to figure out in Mexico, because things do seem to take a long time. I'm taking really short jobs because I think they're still going to take half an hour to go a substantially short distance, where in the US it would be a 10-minute run, but that doesn't appear to be the case here.
Turn left.
Alright, here we are. There's our pickup point, and hopefully our truck will still, or our load will still be here. There we go. So we got the tractor,
Ready to roll.
and it looks like it's tucked up here somewhere in the corner past the fields. Looks like planted trees, obviously. There it is. It's a pretty boxy tractor, but not sure what kind of equipment they use down here. It's something I've not seen in Farming Simulator. I haven't seen a lot of Mexico maps, or any. I've seen some in Brazil. Alright,
Time to hit the road.
let's connect. 125 miles. So, nice mountains. Not sure which way it's going to take us. I'm thinking we'll be going back the way we came. Tell me. It's not going to tell me. Okay, we are not going back the way we came. Alright, so we'll go to the left. Cruce de Ferrocarril, which I assume means train crossing. Ferro, I'm thinking might be iron. So it might be crossing of iron rails. Might be the literal translation, but there you go. And we're waiting for that train that was obviously coming along to pull clear. So this is telling me, as I said, 22 minutes. A little bit longer than what we should be waiting for resting, but sometimes things tick away quicker here, so it's telling me 7.5 hours of game time, so that's kind of my point. Is there like a stop sign, or what is happening here? I get there's a really big... oh, there is a stop sign. That's interesting. So they've got gates, but they also have everyone stop, probably because maybe things aren't quite... oh, this is good. Now I'm stuck. Gotta love it. Alright, and then I hit somebody behind me, I guess. But I think I got stuck on the speed bump, so it would not move. So it's that kind of stuff that I'm thinking is going to add some pizzazz to driving around in Mexico. There's a word you probably haven't had used in a trucking simulator or any video in the recent past, so you're welcome. Expanding your vocabulary if you've not heard of it. It's not really that old-fashioned of a word, I don't think, but certainly not one that's used as often as it should be. Any word with lots of Z's just seems like it would be worth working with. Alright, Heineck S made us 8,000. A lot of weaving around here. Looks like we got a little bit of a dam or something there. Well, that truck's not going anywhere anytime soon. Hopefully they'll have that worked out. But yeah, we literally kind of spun in a circle from where we went. Or, well, no, I guess we didn't go here. This was probably just passing by before. I should probably turn on my signal. That is a tiny camper. So we're headed south. But eventually I need to go to the west, but I did go south for a while, if I recall. So, let's see. Well, it's only 43 through here, so I'm not going to go too fast. I don't need any fines. But this looks like it'll speed us up here. Well, not as much as I thought. It said 80. But yeah, I keep forgetting that's 80 kilometers. So, not as fast as I thought. I was like, cool, I can go 85. No, I can't. Stop sign coming up.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Alright. Oinga, something, looked like Jimenez, but kind of printed over something else.
Turn
So,
right.
yes. Jimenez Quota. I gotta watch with that. Oh, there's another. Nobody's stopping, even though they have stop signs. So I'm gonna follow what the locals are doing.
Keep left.
do the same thing.
Turn left.
So there we go. We got a Mack truck dealer there.
Turn left.
But we got our nice Western Star. Speaking of Western Stars, if you didn't hear it in the last episode, the Western Star 5700 XE has been released by SCS. So if you're a fan of that model of Western Star, you're in luck. You can now use it in ATS. One of the really nice things is SCS tends to release new truck models just as part of free upgrades, so they don't require you to do anything or pay for them or anything like that. So really, really nice. Certainly something that I think people in other games feel that, you know, maybe the developers take advantage of things where little upgrades that people feel should be included are not. But SCS does a good job now. That doesn't stop people from still complaining, like, why did they charge me for maps? But I've had that debate before. It takes a long time. There's a lot of work involved. Not that it doesn't for a truck, but they can't give everything away for free if we want them to continue to be around and keep working on things. So just keep that in mind, everybody. Alright, so we're going to PARRAL. I assume that's how we say it, but could be wrong. It's like corral, but with a P and an A instead of O. But that is where we're headed. 81 miles, but yeah, see, now we're down to about a half an hour faster in-game time than we would normally be. And this will help now because I can actually go 75 miles an hour. Apologize for a little bit of the squeaking of the chair that you might be able to hear. I keep grabbing my mute button because I've got a little bit of a cough going on here, so I'm trying to avoid that being in your ears as you listen to this. Looks like we got a toll here, but we've gone a good ways without one. If you really think about it, there's usually, whoa, speed bump. Hoping I can go through here. I guess we'll find out. Either that or I'm going to hit some wall and be in trouble. I'm always nervous because, you know, if there is some invisible wall, you suddenly do tons of damage to your truck. And that's kind of the last thing we want to be doing. Oh, this bus is just going to drive me crazy.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Whoops. I've been muted for a long time. So, not sure for how long. I was saying I couldn't make... Didn't know where the button was for the wipers, but also it's telling me like 8 minutes real time, but we only had like 40 miles to go, so... See how this all works. Zonas de curvas. A zone of curves? What does that mean? So, 60 kilometers an hour. Move over here. It's gonna be close, I would think, to where we're gonna have to exit or something, but yeah, I gotta be careful, because that could be a tip hazard. That's a pretty sharp curve. So, probably worth the warning that we had there. Alright, it's telling me 13 miles. So, we're getting close, but don't know exactly where we're at here. Looks like we got a traffic circle, so I'll head over to be able to use that appropriately. Alright, whoa. Suddenly... Whoa, stop. That was crazy. This is not a great roundabout. People are not just moving like I would expect they would be. Not quite sure what we've got there. Let's see. Interesting. Looks like it's under construction, but I don't think it is. I think that is how it is designed. Oh boy, he's still going. He was moving to the right. I thought he was turning.
Turn right.
Alright, so we exit here. There's a lot of water, I'll tell you that. Ooh, very colorful houses.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Alright, there's PARRAL. I'm assuming this is going to be a truck dealer of some sort here. Let's see. Alright, they got an arrow, so I'm going to go ahead. North American. Alright, Kenworth dealer.
Go straight on.
This is a busy little town. Lots of interesting...
Right.
Whoa, turn right there? Well, I'll turn right at the next thing.
Get ready to turn right.
Alright, I see that goes underneath,
Turn
but...
right, and then turn left.
So, definitely a bit of crazy, I'll tell you that.
Turn left.
Wow. Well, that's a sight. That's cool. Not something you see very often. So, obviously we're near some sort of mountain or something. But we're going to have the delivery here at the cat dealer, which makes sense for a tractor. I thought we were taking it to EJ and Gallo, but we were taking it from EJ and Gallo, or E and J Gallo. Ernest and Julio, for those who are unfamiliar. But here we are.
We are here.
Oh boy. That's what I was worried about. Oh boy. How do I do this? I'm not sure. Well, we're gonna try to go quickly and hope we can... Ah, it's not gonna let me. Like, I can't. This should not be that hard. Alright. Now we're here. Alright, so at this point I'm going to, I think, pull around so that I can then back up. Wow, that was a challenging one. Whoops, let's not go too fast. I'm getting awfully excited because I made it in here. Not true, but it's something to talk about, right? Alright, so let's see if we can do this. So I should be able to get this parked. Actually, it goes in the building, so I can probably take this at a shallower angle because I've got a little bit more room to go back. It's not a dock right here that I'd be backing up against. Might be too far. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we can save it. Not bad. I will take it. Alright, so there's a guy back there. I hope he realizes we're backing up while he's sitting there swaying around. I'm not quite sure what he's doing. Maybe he's dancing to the radio and doesn't know we're here. Oh, there's a guy on the excavator working on that. There's guys all over. Alright, we've made it. So, let's see. High value cargo, urgent delivery. Again, a little bit of experience, a little bit of money, but a good run. So there we are. If you've noticed, we're near Valentine's Day. I don't think I'm going to work on that. I've spent plenty of time kind of distracting in the past, going and doing some of the Special World of Truck events, but I don't really care if I have a Cupid hanging from my mirror. I don't do the mirror danglies anyway. So, in this way I'll just stay focused on where we're headed. So, if you've liked this, certainly please drop a like for the video. Please consider subscribing, as both of those help the algorithm with YouTube, and it'd be greatly appreciated. And I will see you next time.